Obviously, the weather hopefully will be heating up. Lots of tips for dogs and pets in general. First being, don't leave dogs in cars.
I mean, we say it sort of every year, but, you know, I'm still amazed the amount of times I walk past a parked car and there's a dog in there with the windows shut on a hot day. You know, it is so dangerous, you know, just for a few minutes, even on a day like today when it's not boiling hot, it can be fatal. So really, you've got to take care and you've got to look after your pets in the hot weather.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
And, you know, that's the number one, don't leave them in the car, but make sure, you know, they've got access to fresh water, fresh air, and you try and shade, so keep them out of the hot.
You've got a couple of things here which help you keep your cool pad.
Yeah, so this is this cool pad here, which Clover was modelling until she's wandered off.
Yeah,
she's obviously feeling cool. It's called the Chillax Cool Pad, which is a great name. That's available for £30 from Pets at Home, and that you refrigerate it, and it's just something nice and cool.
Oh, great idea!
Brilliant. Then we've got a paddling pool. I mean, you know, water is just the best way to cool down. When it gets their coat nice and wet, helps them evaporate off the heat. So you can get pet-friendly paddling pools, and we've got this one here, the Berkshire pool, which is £59.99.
And what makes it pet-friendly, that it won't pop? I
think they're just a bit tougher. Obviously, it's a good idea to keep them separate from the ones for the kids,
yeah,
because, you know, you don't really want them sharing the same.
They get their own little drinking fountain as well.
Drinking fountains are fantastic because a lot of pets won't necessarily drink as much water as they should, and these just make it a bit playful. So particularly for cats, actually. I mean, dogs love it, but cats, it's a really good way of getting cats to drink.
My cat's got a water bowl, but she sits by the tap because she'd rather have the flow.
Or they go to the loo. Is the other thing. Which, you know, it's fine if they like that water. Then.
So trim your long-haired pets.
Yep.
Make sure their coat is
absolutely. If you've got a big shaggy dog or shaggy cat, then get them trimmed because that will help them cool off.
And this is something that we only were talking to Clover's team about the other day, which I didn't realise, that you take your dogs for a walk in the early morning or the evening, because in the height of the summer, the heat of the pavement will burn their paws.
It can. You should do this 5-second test. Put the back of your hand on the pavement. If you can't keep it there for 5 seconds, it's too hot and it could burn their pads. So avoid the hot pavements if you're out in the middle of the day, or try and walk at each end of the day. We've got this fantastic coat here, which is it's a bit like the Cool Pad, and this is another way of just keeping your dog cool in hot weather. You refrigerate it, it keeps cool, that helps them chill out. And then taking water with you.
Yes, sorry, I took
You've got this.
So you fill that up?
Yes, great, because obviously if you take a bottle of water, it's actually quite hard for a dog to drink from it. This is just a really clever thing. You just fill it up with water, and it's the trough they can drink from. That's only £2. I mean, that's the best £2 you'll ever spend looking after a pet, if it just keeps them hydrated.
That's a brilliant idea.
But rabbits, small furry pets, keep them cool with ice, you say?
Yeah, I mean, you can get a bottle, freeze it, wrap it in a towel, put it somewhere near, not actually in their house, but somewhere where they can get to keep them cool. Make sure they're out of the sun, they've got shade, they've always got fresh water. I mean, I've seen guinea pigs in surgery with heat stroke. You know, it can be really devastating and very quick. So think about all your pets, and even goldfish or other aquariums. You know, if they're in direct sunlight, the sun's coming in through the window, they can easily overheat. So just think about all of your animals, from hamsters right up to dogs, and make sure they're out of that direct sunlight.
Yeah, and know the signs for heat stroke as well, because that is deadly.
Yes, I mean, you've got excessive panting, salivation, collapse, lethargy. You know, they'll feel hot. If you notice those signs, if you think it could be heat stroke, then cool them down with not ice-cold water, just cool water, get them wet, and that'll help them bring the temperature down and get them to your vet straight away, because it is really a life-threatening condition, and the sooner you act, the better.
OK, lots of information there.
Thank you very much indeed.